Welcome, Leo, to your March 2025 reading, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Now, before we start, I just want to remind everyone that I have done, or let everyone know that I have done another chunk of those free mini readings that I offered so long ago for new subscribers. So check out your notifications to see if there's one there for you. Now, in the last lot that I did, only 2 people came back and watched their videos. So I'm not sure if I'm going to continue on doing these because I feel like I'm doing them for nothing, but I'm not offering this anymore. But if you would like a mini reading, you can leave a donation and I will do a mini reading for you. I just feel like if you pay for it, then you're going to come back and watch it, and I won't be doing it for nothing. So that's why I'm doing it that way now. And also, if you'd like to help out my channel, I've started a new online store and I sell beautiful crystal jewelry and antiques. That is my other love other than tarots. The jewelry is made with semi-precious and precious, some crystals and semi-precious stones, and they're all one-off pieces only. They're handmade by my mum. She's amazing. She's so creative. And I've got antique jewelry there, and I've got other little antique pieces there as well if you're interested. So you can help me out by checking that out as well. But let's get into this month's reading. Now, your reading this month is really interesting. You've got the Magician and you've got the Empress. Now, the Magician and the Empress have actually been coming out for quite a few star signs here. So I feel like this could be collective energy. And not only have you got the Magician, but you've got the Queen of Wands. And I would normally read the Queen of Wands as a Leo. So you are showing up in your own reading, which tells me there is so much powerful energy in March that you are manifesting your wonderful desires here. It is so exciting. And not only that, you've got the Ace of Wands, which is really fiery, passionate energy here, but we'll go into the meaning of all of these cards. Now, this deck is the Mystical Mystical Palette Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, if you're interested. They're beautiful little works of art here. But that Magician card, as I said, this has been coming out for so many star signs. So I feel like this is really collective energy where we are using our own skills, our own abilities, our own visualization, all of our skills and energy and manifesting powers to get what it is we want. And this is really a card of you moving forward. You've got everything you need here, Leo. You've got the skills, you've got the imagination, you've got the passion, the drive, the financial ability to do this, to do whatever it is you want to undertake at this time. And the desire, the inner strength. I mean, you are Leo the lion. In the tarot, the strength card actually represents Leo. So that goes to show you how much inner strength you actually have. And as I said, you've got the gifts, you've got the talents, and it's like everything that you want to be is achievable. Everything that you desire is achievable. And it's just going to be about you actually manifesting, visualizing, thinking about it, and bringing it into being, tapping into that inner strength, and it is here for you. If you've got any ideas about creating a new business, you've got the Empress here, and the Empress is that card that says good fortune is coming, joyful outcomes. So if you do have an idea that you want to go with, whether it's a new creative project that you want to work on, whether it's a new business you want to start, a new career you want to get into, when you get the Empress card, it says this is a really good time to make a move on it, and there are joyful outcomes here for you as well. So that is a beautiful, beautiful energy in that Empress. This is very fertile. Things can grow. This is the mother energy. So some of you might be finding out that you are pregnant, if that's what you want, or you might be getting a new fur baby, something like that. And it's interesting, you've got the Four of Wands right beside it. So this is building a new home, getting renovations, building a safe, stable, secure environment for your friends and your family here. And it's a really creative kind of energy here with the Ace of Wands right underneath it. This is new passion, new drive, and this can talk about new babies as well. And look, if you're over the age of having a baby, you don't want to have a baby, this is just can be a metaphorical baby as well. Like if you want to start a new project that's your baby, you know, you want to put the energy and effort into it, that can be really talking about this as well. But definitely new things progressing, and there could be a marriage here as well, a wedding. This does talk about, this is a marriage card here, so that's beautiful, lovely energy as well. Now you've got the Devil card here. Now don't be alarmed by the Devil. It doesn't mean that you're evil or you've got evil around you or anything like that. The Devil represents a Capricorn, so you could have a very significant Capricorn around you. And, you know, Capricorn and Leo, boy, they are a match made in heaven. So you could be married, you know, you could be getting married to a Capricorn here. I don't know. There could be someone that comes into your life that you may feel very connected to. But the Devil card can also talk about I was going to say destructive patterns. They can talk. It can talk about addictions and sort of obsessive compulsive behaviors, things that make you feel trapped or stuck. And you know, addictions don't necessarily have to be drugs or alcohol. It can be any kind of, you know, people can become addicted to anything. You can become addicted to food. You can become addicted to exercising too much, to cleaning too much. Just those compulsive behaviors that make you feel stuck. So I feel like for some of you as well, you might be using your inner strength to really snap you out of that and break any patterns that have been keeping you stuck. So that's definitely something to, you know, to keep your mind on, in the sense. If you're feeling stuck, the message with the Devil card is it is actually of our own doing what is making you feel stuck. It's not an outside force. So you do have the inner strength to change that if you want. Now you've got the Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Now the Two of Swords can be a card of conflict. It's a sort of a stalemate situation where if you have been in conflict with someone, it sometimes is you butting heads with someone and there's just no, you know, you don't want to give, they don't want to give, and so therefore there is this stalemate. But often what this can be, it can be you feeling stuck about a decision about which way to proceed as well. And you might find yourself being unable to choose, and therefore you don't move forward at all. So this is often, rather than an outward conflict with anyone around you, this can just be that internal conflict when you're actually at odds with yourself. It's your own mind that you're butting heads with, and you might be kind of thinking, oh, which way am I going to go? Am I going to go this way? Am I going to go that? Am I going to choose that? Am I going to choose that? And look, you know, I'm being very vague here because this is a general reading, so it's going to be different to all of you. This can be as mundane as like, what color paint am I going to put on the wall if you're renovating your house? Am I going to put white? Am I going to put blue? You know, it's that, and you might feel like, oh, I'm stuck. I don't know which way to choose. But this can, there doesn't only have to be two options here with this Two of Swords. Sometimes we need to think outside of the box, and it can allow you to have a third option or see it from a different perspective. And this is interesting. You've got the Seven of Swords here, which is a card of thinking strategically about things and doing things in a bit of a different way than other people would do them. So that's quite a nice message there as well, particularly if you are feeling stuck in any way, shape or form. The Seven of Swords is a good card to get. But just, I always say this when the Seven of Swords does come up. Sometimes it shows up when we're actually not on the right path. If we're not thinking clearly, if we're not heading in the right direction, sometimes the Seven of Swords shows up, and it kind of is a way that your angels can say, maybe this isn't the path that you should be on. Or this can even, you might be sort of unaware of your situation or oblivious to the actions of other people around you. And there could be other people around you that actually don't have your best interests at heart. So you might want to just consider that. I mean, you do have a few people here around you. So, you know, that the Empress can sometimes be the card of Cancer as well. So you may have a significant Cancer here. I think Leo showed up in the Cancer reading as well. So maybe you do, you could have another fire sign. So another Aries, Sagittarian, or another Leo like yourself, and you do have that Capricorn card here. So just be mindful that there could be, make sure that you you're aware of your surroundings, you're aware of your situation, and make sure you're keeping your actions, you're acting with complete integrity. Yeah, this is a card of actually lying, stealing, cheating as well. And that could also be a bit of conflict here energy, but I don't want to scare you at all, because traditionally this is a card of you. And for me, I feel like for the majority of people, the Seven of Swords in this reading is really talking about you looking at your situation and approaching it in a way that is completely different to the way other people would do things. And that is perfectly fine. It's wonderful. It's going to start new inspirational ideas are coming in for you, and you might want to implement some of these ideas in your life. You could be getting a new home, you could be doing some new things around the home, building a stable environment. I don't know if I said that already, I do apologize, but that Ace of Swords is absolutely new creative beginnings. As I mentioned before, birth of a baby, and just a birth of a new career, a new business. It's really, really beautiful energy. And that Queen of Pentacles, sorry, that Queen of Wands there, what a beautiful, beautiful card this is. I mean, as I said, this is Leo, this represents Leo, but This card says, what are you waiting for? If you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling trapped, what are you waiting for? There's nothing you can't accomplish, particularly with that Magician card there. There is nothing that you cannot achieve, you can't visualize and get it done. This is a card of incredible creativity and passion, just waiting to be ignited here. And with that Ace of Wands, wow, and the Four of Wands as well. This is all creative, passionate sparks here, just going for it. You know, the Queen, when this Queen shows up, that you know, it wants you to understand how unlimited your inner strength is and how much inexhaustible power you have, regardless of how you may be feeling stuck or trapped or conflicted in any way. You mustn't be afraid to present yourself to the world with grace and with beauty. This really is a card of you also being able to balance many aspects of your life, especially your career and your family and your home and your friends. You know, it's kind of all of that is coming together here for you. But let's get some clarifying cards out. Now, this is the Mystical Tarot. I always use these to clarify. Sorry, I went a bit too long with all of those other cards, but yeah, definitely feel like although you may be stuck or conflicted, there is this inner strength that you can tap into and you can do things differently. You don't have to do things the way everyone says you should do them or wants you to do them. Wow, okay, the Seven of Cups here, that has been coming out for everybody as well. This is, again, I feel like if you are feeling there's a stalemate here or you're stuck, you can't decide, you can't choose, the Seven of Cups is saying it's completely understandable, because it's like you have so many options in front of you, so much to choose from here, and that kind of can make you feel stuck. So you really just need to focus. Once you've made your decision, everything is going to flow. And it is difficult because you're in this, it's a being spoiled for choice essentially. So you're in a great place. It's not a bad position to actually be in, but it's difficult to sometimes choose because you've got so many options ahead of you. And you know, this is a card that talks about, this is the Hierophant. So there could be a significant Taurus in your life here. But this card's interesting. It's a card of duality where it can talk about doing things in a traditional way, but it can also talk about you sort of thinking outside of the box. And I think the fact that you've got the Seven of Swords there, I definitely think you're going to be doing things a little bit differently to overcome this stalemate situation. As I said, you don't have to do things the way everyone else does them for it to be a success and for it to work out for you. So yeah, and again, interesting, there definitely could be a wedding coming up here for you. So this could be choices in where you want to get married, how you want to get married, you know, when you want to get married, all of that, because you've got two marriage cards here. So I would be very surprised if some of you aren't getting married. And I mean, obviously this isn't going to apply to everyone because not all of you can be getting married at the same time. Okay, we'll get these cards. I'll take them all. Okay, so you've got a Virgo, you've got the Hermit, you've got the Seven of Wands, you've got Page of Swords, you've got a Scorpio there in the Death card, and you've got a Page of Cups. So two pages there, a lot of youthful energy around you here. I feel like you are going to be releasing something that has been a little bit toxic for you, that has been making you feel stuck. If there has been any obsessive compulsive behaviors or addictions that you have had, and as I mentioned earlier, this doesn't necessarily mean drugs or alcohol, it's whatever you can be addicted to. But you are releasing something here and letting it go. So I feel that that is really, really helpful here for you. But you've got some more people around you, that Virgo energy of the Hermit. I feel like this is, you've got the Seven of Wands here. This is saying, stand your ground. If you believe strongly in something, particularly if you are conflicted, I mean, the Virgo card is right above that Two of Swords. So I don't know if you've got a significant Virgo that you may be having some conflict with here. But the Seven of Wands says, stand your ground. If you believe in something strongly enough, stand your ground and you will be successful here in getting other people to see your side of things. I mean, you don't have to be aggressive or angry about it, but you can sort of say, look, no, I'm not going to shift. I'm not going to budge on this in this regard. And you can sort of put your foot down. If it's not that important to you and you don't want to fight the fight, you can let it go, you know. But if you believe in something strongly enough, by all means, you hold to what you believe in here. And I feel like you might be sort of going within a little bit and really, particularly with this stalemate situation that you've got, you might just be sort of going up into that metaphorical cave in the hills on your own, just to think about things and contemplate the situation and just allow the answers to come through for you, you know, and get that message coming through for you from your guides, your ancestors, whoever you tap into there. But this beautiful, youthful energy here. Now, you've got an air sign here, so this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I would normally read this as an Aquarius. And you've got a water sign here, so a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I would normally read this as a Pisces here. But beautiful, youthful energy. Fresh new starts when you get multiple pages. I think Cancer got this. So I don't know if you're close to the cusp of Cancer, but maybe check out their reading as well. But this is, pages are messages or messengers. So you could be getting some really lovely, emotional, happy news. And there's also some news here that's quite important. It's more like of an official nature, like contracts or business information or exams or information, you know, about that you need to know. That's not lovey-dovey in any way, but it's useful, often business related, contractual kind of messages. I mean, you've got two marriage cards here. Could be a marriage contract or something, but it's quite interesting. Beautiful, loving, emotional energy there as well. So we'll get one final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck that I use every month. I absolutely love this. This is by Janine and Lauren McLean, and it's just always seems to tie in. Whoops, something was about to flick then. Always seems to tie in so well with my readings. Whoa, okay, you got three. I'm going to take them. Normally I only take one. Exit. You are leaving or about to leave a situation to begin a new chapter. Now that is absolutely connected with that Death card there. You are releasing something, letting it go, moving on, and there is a significant ending here. And there's looking and patience. Looking, observe your subject closely. Watch, listen, and learn from what you are seeing. That, I feel, is very connected to that Seven of Swords for some of you. You know what I was saying? You might be sort of oblivious to your surroundings and what's going on and what people are kind of doing and how they're doing things. So just keep an eye on that. And patience. don't jump the gun. Wait for the right circumstances to present themselves. So that's pretty self-explanatory as well. I feel like you will be doing that. You've got that Hermit card that does kind of keep you, allow you to keep your patience. I mean, you are a fiery energy, so sometimes you want to go for it, but just take that advice there. But yeah. So we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. As I said, if you would like a little reading from me, just leave a donation, whatever amount, and put a comment in the comment section if you'd like to ask me a question or like me to focus on something specific. I will, and I'll film your video just like I am now, and I will leave a link in response to your comment, which you can click on and you can view your video from there. And don't forget about my new online store for those beautiful one-off pieces of jewellery and antiques that I am selling there as well. So have a great month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.